Argentina are winning the World Cup a day after the birthday of Pope Francis Jorge Mario Bergoglio, born December 17 of the year 36. Argentina win the World Cup 36 years later. The first Jesuit Pope is Bergoglio, is Francis. Messiah plays for Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain is owned by Qatar. Pope Francis is not just a Catholic, but he is a Jesuit Catholic. He is part of the Society of Jesus. In the Society of Jesus, the Jesuit order was established September 27, 1540, over at Paris, France, was where it was established. The order was established over at Paris, France, in the year 1540. At Paris was where the Jesuit order was established. Over at Paris, France. Founded at Paris, France, and Messiah plays for Paris Saint-Germain. So we see the Jesuit ritual here with Pope Bergoglio's birthday and the Jesuits being established, founded over at Paris, France. Argentina last World Cup victory, 1986 World Cup. 1986 in Chinese astrology is the year of the tiger. 2022 is the year of the tiger. Number 3 zodiac, Tony the Tiger right here. Lionel Messiah wins Argentina third World Cup victory. Year of the Tiger. Lionel Messi born in the year of the Rabbit, 1987, after 4 prior World Cup appearances. Number 4 in the order, the Rabbit, after 4 prior World Cups in 06, 10, 14, and 18. Messiah wins the World Cup. Argentina wins for the first time since 1936. Happy 86th birthday, Jorge Mario Bergoglio. Jorge Mario Bergoglio is Dimachi of 86. The world champions, we are Argentina. Happy 86th birthday, Jorge Mario Bergoglio, because Argentina will go 43 matches unbeaten, concluding a World Cup that was awarded due to bribery. Argentina winning their 43rd match unbeaten to win the World Cup after the birthday of Pope Francisco. Francisco is Dimachi of 43. They will defeat England in the World Cup in Argentina's 88th match all-time in the World Cup, going to the all-time World Cup table again. In case if you're new here, this is what tonight is all about. Is showing you that on the 18th day of the year, for their 18th participation in the World Cup, Argentina are winning the World Cup. All-time team appearances, Argentina, 87 prior matches before the final. Messi born year 87. Argentina entered the World Cup with 43 wins all-time in the table. Argentina go 43 matches unbeaten after being eliminated by France by a 4-3 scoreline, failing to beat France, but instead going 43 matches unbeaten. That is very significant. And Gareth Southgate, in his 83rd match as manager, Argentina's last World Cup victory occurred in the 13th World Cup. He will lose his 82nd match to Argentina after the birthday of Pope Bergoglio. Crowned is Dimachi of 82. It is Jorge Bergoglio that is Dimachi of 82 without his middle initial. His 82nd loss happening a day after the 86th birthday of Pope Jorge Mario Bergoglio. Jorge is George. George Bergoglio is the Pope. So the St. George Cross of England, a day after the birthday of Pope George Bergoglio, the St. George Cross is going down. The Messiah rise again. The Messiah died on the cross. The Messiah win the World Cup. The Messiah To celebrate George Bergoglio's birthday, the St. George Cross goes down. The Messiah win. Barcelona has the St. George Cross on their logo. You notice right here. Argentina's 88th match in the World Cup final. Francisco, Elizabeth, the Queen, in Messi's 26th World Cup match, he wins the World Cup. The Messiah will rise again. The Messiah has risen. Roman Catholic Church is to match of 193 and 94. Messiah, his World Cup knockout record will be 9-4 when he wins the World Cup December, which is 3 of 18, which is 9 of 2022. In 18 9-day numerology, Messiah win the World Cup. To have a 9-4 knockout record. Roman Catholic Church is to match of Lionel Andres Messi. The Jesuits, the World Cup has been scripted by the Jesuits. Paris Saint-Germain, their superstar, will win the World Cup. They had one who already won the prior one, Mbappe, the main star of the show, Messi. If you're hosting the World Cup, if his club is owned by Paris Saint-Germain, Lionel Messiah win the World Cup. He win! Don't ask me no more. Messiah win the World Cup. Lionel Andres Messi in reverse order, so Z is 1 and A is 26. Bergoglio is the 266th Pope of the Catholic Church. Pope 266. It doesn't say so on top right over here. Became Pope in the year 13, the first Jesuit Pope. Argentina win the World Cup for the first time since the 13th World Cup. Argentina's record in the final will be 3-3. They lost the inaugural World Cup final to Uruguay. Uruguay's to match at 33. Their last World Cup was over at Mexico. Mexico's to match at 33. Their next World Cup victory will be to be 3-3 in the final. The World Cup was won by Argentina in 25-year-old Diego Armando Maradona. Right after the death of Diego Armando Maradona, Argentina win the World Cup. Diego Armando Maradona dying on a 22-day to 25 of 2020. That's 22-day numerology. 92 years after the first World Cup in 1930 is when Argentina win after the death of Diego Armando Maradona. That'd be the knockout record just makes it complicated sometimes. I like Flick in Germany to go down to Argentina in the semifinals, 5 draws and 1 loss. Well, let's go down to the table some more. So the St. George's Cross. In Gematria, it's George that is Gematria 57. It is Qatar that is Gematria 57. It is England that is Gematria 57. At Qatar, we see the gold. The golden generation. Dorado is Gematria 57 and 30. Gold is Gematria 20. The death of Maradona. Death is Gematria 20. Messi is Gematria 20. The final at Lusail. Lusail is Gematria 20. Messi is Gematria of the site of the final. Lusail is Gematria of 74. Cross is Gematria of 74 and 20. The Messiah, the cross, the St. George's Cross loses the final. The Messiah takes the cross. 43 matches unbeaten. Francisco, Pope Francis, Elizabeth, the death of the Queen, champions Gematria 43, Jesus Christ is Gematria 43, the Messiah rise again, the sky blue and whites, La Alba Celeste is Gematria 43, Messiah is the king, he takes the crown, he is crowned the goat, he is coronated, the crown is Gematria 43, goat is Gematria 43, greatest of all time, 43 matches unbeaten to be a champion Gematria 43. Argentina are winning this World Cup at the state of Qatar. Argentina is Gematria 44. It is State of Qatar, that is Gematria 44. Champions is Gematria 44. They had Heartbreak before. Heartbreak is Gematria of 44. It is the Messiah. The Messiah is Gematria 44. Hope is Gematria of 44. It is Faith that is Gematria 44 and 26. Hope and faith have Gematria 26. Have faith in the Messiah. Have hope and faith in the Messiah. Believe in the Messiah. Messiah wins his 26th World Cup match. The Queen's team goes down. God wins. Messiah wins. Messiah, God. 17 years after his Argentina debut, Messiah wins the World Cup. Messi's 25th match in the semifinals. Brazil is Gematria 25. Does he beat Brazil in the semifinals? Or does Messiah defeat Germany to make it to his first final since 2014 at Brazil by beating the winner of that tournament to get revenge against Germany? 1 win and 3 losses, like 13th World Cup 1986. 3 wins, the loss for Germany against Lionel. Gematria 31. England can play its 76th match all-time in the World Cup. They just played against Iran, 76 in the final. The GOAT is Gematria 76. It is Lionel Andres Messi that has Gematria 76. So let me type it in again. The references just are going away. Lionel Andres Messi is Gematria 76. It's Qatar that is Gematria 51. Lionel Messi is Gematria 51. Until the end, he never gives up. He wins the World Cup. Inglaterra is Gematria 51. At Qatar, it all concludes against Inglaterra, against England for Lionel Messi. Gematria 51, 5 World Cups, 1 victory. That's what Qatar is all about. 1 victory in 5 attempts in reverse reduction 1 through 9. 1 World Cup and 5 appearances. That's what PSG is all about. PSG is Gematria of 42. The PSG star enters the World Cup 42 match unbeaten in the World Cup final. Doha, Qatar. Argentina have arrived. Doha, Qatar is Gematria of 85 and 40. The Pope is Gematria of 85 and 40. It is Messias that's Gematria of 85. Paris Saint-Germain again as Gematria of 85. Happy birthday. Feliz Cumpleanos. Gematria of 177. Happy birthday, Lionel Messi. The amount of time from June 24th to June 24th of 2022 to today. Happy birthday. You have won the World Cup. He's won the World Cup. He did it. He did it. 177 days later. Happy birthday. The mark of the beast. Messiah has risen. He has delivered. 3-3 in the final. Mexico, Uruguay. The Jesuits in Spanish. Los Jesuitas is Gematria 33. Well, Los Rojos. If England wears red in the final, oh, Santa Claus and all of that. Los Rojos is Gematria 33. The College of Cardinals wear red in the Vatican. Bergoglio was a cardinal before he became the Pope. Another key date duration to December the 18th is the final 2014, July the 13th of 2014. So 8 years, 5 months, 5 days. It'd be 8 years in the 6th month later, like 1986. 101 months later, we see the legendary free kick of our lives. The free kick against England. 56 years later, England are in the final. The Aztec got Argentina's last title. Society of Jesus, the birthday of the Pope. The most legendary free kick of the ages. Messiah wins the World Cup in minute 85, minute 88, Messiah delivers. The Messi prophecy. Can Messi win the final? Can he deliver at the World Cup? Can he? Yes, he will! Yes, he will! He will win! He already won! He's delivered! He's done it! He's done it! What a free kick! Free kick to Gematria 41. It'd be Lionel Scaloni, the manager. Lionel Scaloni. 8 years, 5 months. It's probably Argentinan Andres Messi. It's everything that I've covered before. 44 years of age, state of Qatar, champions, Gematria 44. Born in the year that Argentina won the World Cup. 33 wins entering the World Cup, 3-3 in the final. By the numbers, Argentina won every single match in regulation for his 40th win in the final. Diego is Gematria 40. The Pope is Gematria 40. Argentina are winning every match in regulation, I'm convinced. So, 36 wins. He's going to enter at 38 wins before facing off against Germany in the semifinals. Germany is Gematria of 38. He'll get 37 win. Campeones is Gematria 37. It's also, it is a heart attack that is Gematria 36. Diego Maradona died from a heart attack. Christian Eriksen had the heart attack. This is why I believe that Scaloni will enter with 36 matches before Denmark in the round of 16. Is my view. This win-loss record I don't think is accurate. Maybe it is. I find myself skeptical of the win-loss record for Lionel Scaloni. It may not be completely accurate. We'll disregard that. Lionel Messi, in his stats with Argentina, his career statistics, '96, '97. The Queen died on 9-8, September the 8th. So if he does score 7 goals, that's why. If he scores 5 goals in the World Cup, like Qatari, Gematria 57, his 5th goal in his 7th match, or Lionel having Gematria 67, we can see 6 goals in 7 matches. So to be determined how he's going to finish goal-wise, but I like 96 against England as a tribute to the Queen. So I still like 5 goals for Lionel Messi, his 112th goal all-time with Argentina to win the World Cup. Gematria 112 and 40. So if Scaloni does have 33 wins, he'll win number 40 for the World Cup. If he has 33. If he does. So England will lose their 20th match against Messi at Lusail. England, Gematria 20, Lusail, Gematria 20. England playing their 74th match against France in an upset. That'd be pretty epic. It definitely would be. So 86 references. Messi had 86 goals. 86 goals in a calendar year for Messi. Win the World Cup for the first time since 86 is career-defining accomplishment. The record, he set the record. He breaks Gerd Muller's calendar year record. He reached 86 goals in 2012. Uh, 2021-22 Serie A, Milan won with 86 points. 21-22 La Liga table, it's Real Madrid won with 86 points. Then 2021-22 Ligue 1 table, PSG won with 86 points. The first year without Messi, 2021-22 Barcelona, the overall record, they scored 86 goals the entire season. Then the year before they got Messi, 2020-2021 PSG, another 86 connection. All in their competitions, they've scored 86 goals in Ligue 1. Netherlands, 86 goals all time in the World Cup. They're back in the World Cup. United States, 8 draws, 6 losses when they return back to the competition. So, Diego Maradona's death, it is heart attack. That has Jumanji 108. The amount of time from Diego Maradona's death of November the 25th, England are playing on Maradona's day of death, to the World Cup on December the 18th, is a time span 2020 of a time span of the 108th week since then. The 108th week since the heart attack. Who made his mark at Napoli. Legendary Jumanji 91. Messi has scored 91 goals. Legendary free kick is Jumanji of 87. The Messi prophecy. Can Messi win the final is Jumanji of 87. I still say against Jordan Pickford of England, they get the job done. The most legendary free kick ever in the history of the world. Copa America, July the 10th of 2021. One year, 5 months later, Qatar Jumanji 15. 1 year, 5 months, 9 days, including the end day. The 76 week later, after winning the Copa America, Lionel Andres Messi. It's pretty clear, guys. This is what's going to happen in this World Cup. 22nd World Cup is the 2022 World Cup. '22 World Cup, the 22nd FIFA World Cup. Messias is Jumanji 22. It's going to be a tribute to the birthday of the first Jesuit Pope Messias 22. Jesuita Jumanji 22. And then 22nd World Cup, and then it's the Argentinian national football team, Argentina, trophies, honors, will win 15, 17, 18, 19, 21, the 22nd official trophy for Argentina all time. He's gonna deliver, absolutely, without a shadow of the doubt.